Hey guys, what's going on? It's BKL1AGY making another video, and this time I want to talk about some, I guess, aim and improving your skills in Modern Warfare 3 or any Call of Duty in particular. So, some things that you can do are, I'll start out with custom classes. So, whether you're better at submachine gun or sniper, you always want to do what you're best at. Okay, unless you're really going for unless you really badly want to be a quickscoper, things that you can do to get better aim, practice your aim for quickscoping. I have a video, I'll have a link up showing it right now in the corner to go check it out on how to improve your aim. But pretty much you just go in a private match and you just get two controllers. The other one needs to be, AFC instead of AFK, away from controller. So it really only requires one person. You don't want a second guy to be there. You just let that guy be AFK, sign him in, you go on private match, set it to search and destroy, unlimited lives, minuscule health, time unlimited, and there you go. He'll just keep, and kill cam disabled. He'll just keep spawning. You just keep shooting him and practice your aim like that. And I guess you could do that with machine guns too, but I think it works best with quick scoping. So for a machine gun, some things that made me better and make a lot of people better, that a lot of people do, is have a higher sensitivity. The higher sensitivity you have, the faster you can turn, and you can be the faster guy to turn and kill that guy. So, let's say you're trying to do trick shots. Well, the faster you can do a 360, the more things you can add into that 360 to make it a cooler kill cam. Instead of just doing a 360, you can do like a 720 or a 1080 or a 1080 wrist twist, barrel roll, claymore cancel, silent shot, and stuff like that. And it'll make it better for even machine guns. It'll really help out your machine gun. So some people, a lot of people actually just stick with the default sensitivity because they really don't understand what it's about. Especially the people that don't watch videos about trick shotting or really watch videos at all. They just stick with 3. But really, 3 is actually kind of low, and it's not really going to help you out in a situation where there's a guy across the map that you need to turn and look at and get your iron sights on them and get a direct hit. So it could really take a while. Now, so you really need to step it up, and you just need to go little by little. Go from 3 to 4. It might take a while to get used to, but when it gets used to it, just keep going up. When I did it at first, and I first learned about it, I went from 3 and I skipped up to 6 because I wanted to be a trick shotter. Holy shit, it was weird, but that's how I learned it. That was probably a little retarded for me to do. Now that I think about it, it's really retarded because it takes a while to get used to. Just do it little by little. Take some time and just do it little by little. Go from 3 to 4 to 5. Just play 2 matches of it on 4, and then 2 matches of it on 5, and then do it on the one that you think you like the best. And I know 10 is the highest. That doesn't mean it's the best. 10 can get a little freaky. If a guy is across the map and you need to look at him and you're only a hair off of him, when you turn, you're gonna turn 3 inches to the other side of him, so you're gonna go look past him. So 10 isn't the best. The sensitivity that I use is 7 or 8. Mostly 8. I think 9 and 10 are a little extreme. If you want to do 360s, that is perfectly fine. I understand. I used to do that. But for a guy that uses machine guns or that is just trick shotting, I use 7 or 8. I think 6, 7, or 8 are probably the best. It's controllable, but it's not too terribly fast. So it can help you out a lot. So your sensitivity is a big help. Another way to help your gameplay, this doesn't really help your aim or anything, but another thing that you can do is get a headset, such as Turtle Beach's, Astros, Tritons, whatever you use. There are headsets for you. Whether you use PS3, PC, Xbox, there are there are headsets that you can buy. Now, Astros are really expensive. They're the most expensive. They're from like 200 is like the cheapest to like up to $300. And then you can customize it, which will make it even more expensive. You know, you can customize it all the way up to like $500. You can change so many things about it. And then I think like Tritons are like the next expensive. They're like 180 and stuff like that. But I think they're for PS3, not really Xbox. And then Turtle Beaches are the cheapest, though they are the least effective too. They don't really work out that well. They are all right though. They're pretty good. I use it for recording. That's what I'm recording with right now. I'm using an $80 headset called, here, let me go ahead and take it off and look. Called the X11. When I first got it, I thought it said DX11. Oh well, it says X11 on it. It's pretty casual. A lot of people use it. But if you're really looking for an improvement in your game, get the more expensive ones. If you're rich and you have nothing to spend your money on, get the Astros. It really helps you out a lot. That's what they have at tournaments and stuff, like really high tournaments. That's what a lot of the famous YouTubers use, like Zergeriz and White Boy 7th Street. I'm pretty sure they all use it, man. It really increases your your aim and everything, or not really your aim, but your gameplay. When you play your game, you can hear them from a longer distance, which is what it does. It helps hear their footsteps from a farther range. It really helps you out. It gives you the advantage. You're like a step ahead of them, so it really helps out. The next thing that you can do for improving your aim is Control Freaks. Now these I used to buy set after set after set. Now these things do not break easy. Yes, you can break them, but it's not like you'll go through them like once a week or once a month. Even though they are only like $10 to $20. They're little extensions that you put on your joystick. It's like a joystick. It's like an attachable joystick that you attach to the actual joystick itself, whatever you want to call it. And it makes it like 2 times taller. It's like these little things that you use to turn with and move with, and it makes you raise it up higher, so you have a better feel of it, and it makes it more roomy and everything. The first time you use it, it is weird as hell. It was for me, but when you get used to it, it helps you out a lot. A lot of people use it, and it's very cheap, and it is. You'd have to break them on purpose. You could drop them on the floor a million times, nothing happens to them. They're just little plastic things that attach to your, joystick, your whatever you want to call it. So another thing is having a custom modded controller, like a rapid fire mod. That really helps out a lot of people. So other than that, like buying stuff or sensitivity, there is steady aim, helps you with hip fire accuracy. Quick draw helps you aim in faster. It really depends on what perks. You want to set up your class carefully. A lot of people just throw down whatever, and you really shouldn't do that. That's what's gonna screw you up, is just throwing down random shit that you think sounds good. Just because it's a good perk doesn't mean it goes good with your gun. If you are using the UMP, for example, or the MP7, whatever it is that you're using, if you're using a submachine gun like that, most people do use extreme conditioning, and they use that because it helps them get around the map faster. So normally submachine guns, they're lightweight, and that's why people use extreme conditioning and lightweight and everything, lightweight pro, because you really use that for when you want to rush and you want to get to the base faster, or you want to get to the objectives faster. And they're really small range, so you want to get to the close range advantages quicker. So really, they're not for camping or anything. That's why everyone uses extreme conditioning with it. That's the perk that goes good with it, extreme conditioning. For like an assault rifle, like ACR, AK-47, stuff like that, FAMAS. It could really be anything that you like. It depends on what you're better with. That increases your gameplay the most. Scavenger, you don't have to pick up other guns. But really, if you're just the average player and you don't even go through, 100 bullets in one life, then you don't even need it. Because most of the time, I don't even use a full clip of my secondary and primary gun. I don't even go through a full clip of my primary gun most of the time. Now, there are those few times, but whatever. I have my secondary for a reason. That's why I have an MP7 or an MP5 as my backup. So, there's that. There's also sleight of hand for reloading faster. And so, there are just many different ways to improve your gameplay. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.